Hello,
Hello.
everyone. I'm Deirdre.
I'm Brendan.
And welcome to Making the Hot Tag. We are coming today with our staple of popcorn. It's delicious, by the way. My whole house smells like popcorn right now.
Always a delicious snack.
And we are, since we're not actually in the ring wrestling, we are drinking out of our superhero cups.
I got good old Batman.
I was really nice. I gave you Batman.
I
That's
appreciate
the one
it.
I really wanted. But I took Green Lantern because Green Lantern's cool.
Green Lantern's pretty awesome.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Beer and popcorn. What are we watching today?
Today, we have two wrestlers that I've been meaning to put on for a long, long time.
Have I seen them before?
No.
Ooh, new wrestlers. Yay.
No. One of them is really tough to find a good match because he's what's called a deathmatch wrestler.
A deathmatch wrestler.
So
Does it mean he dies at the end and that's why it's hard to find him?
he can only wrestle once.
He can only wrestle once?
No, it's the very extreme violent stuff.
Oh, I don't like the violent ones.
No, this one, I mean, there's not a lot of blood. I don't think there's any blood.
Brendan's mom, I don't like the violent ones. What are you going to do with him?
There's no violence. Well, there is violence. Okay, but anyway, it's not a death match. But it's Nick Gage, who before COVID came in and the lockdown started, was one of my favorite wrestlers.
So you liked the deathmatch wrestler. So you like the blood.
I'm not a big fan of deathmatch wrestling. I'm a fan of Nick Gage. It's hard to explain. You'll see.
You sound like a teenage girl.
And he's wrestling against another, not a deathmatch wrestler, but a guy that I can't really find good matches for.
Okay. And it looks like they're in my favorite kind of VFW, so...
It's Warhorse. Nick Gage versus Warhorse.
Warhorse. So this is, I can already see... So it's not our, ballroom at the Sheridan.
No.
But it's definitely our VFW.
Yes.
So that... Okay. This is what happens when you have memory foam on your bed. 3, 2, 1, play. My pillow fell down.
Do you need a hand?
That sounded like a wrestling move right there. That's the best wrestling move I've got is fixing my pillow. Yeah. Okay. All right. So who's in the ring?
The ring announcer and the ref.
So who's the girl?
She's the ring announcer.
Okay. This looks a little sparse.
Crowd-wise? I mean, this looks like a real tiny place.
And they're all walking away like they're bored and this isn't the match they came for. Look they're all going to the bathroom. Or they're standing up because the person's entering. All right. So this is Warhorse.
Warhorse.
He's clearly a fan of the music group Kiss. Because his face makeup is modeled.
Mm-hmm. More like he's a heavy metal guy.
Mm-hmm. Clearly. He's got a cape with a hood and no sleeves. Never a good look for a guy. Guys, not a good look. You ever seen the guys in the gym that have the sweatshirt with the hood but no sleeves?
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know. I've always been tempted to try to have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't.
I mean, not now. I would have to drop some poundage.
Well, I don't think you should have it anyway, because it's just silly. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's something I don't know. If there's a reason why you would wear one of those and I don't know it, please write in.
I know you care about this, but they both come out to Metallica.
They really?
Yes.
What are these little, flaps on the side of his pants?
I didn't see them.
Look at...
I don't know.
Oh, it's only on one side.
Probably something a Warhorse has.
Maybe. Possibly. Here we go, folks. Oh. Nick effing Gage.
I didn't realize I had that.
That's fantastic. He's got a lot to say. Somebody hasn't told him to not have the bandana over his eyes like that. He's making out with the audience.
Oh, that's what makes him all... So, before lockdown started, there was one more... After the show that you and I went to, there was one more wrestling show that I went to where Nick Gage was at, and we were in the front row. And when he comes out, that's all he does, is that he mosh pits with the audience.
I see.
That's why I like him so much. He's just...
Did you have a little special moment with him?
Yeah,
Did you guys kiss?
you could have.
Next time.
Been amped up all night.
He looks like a dad at a barbecue. Like the dad that embarrasses his kids. And he's like manning the barbecue, so he's got the bandana around his head for the sweat.
Yeah.
And he's wearing like 1990s cargo shorts.
Does he do the dad jokes?
He might do the dad jokes. He looks like he does. And he thinks he's cool because he listens to Metallica. Oh my God.
New Metallica, not the old stuff.
Right. But look at the other guy. He's a specimen. It looks like he's wearing snow boots, though. You know those big, like, snowy boots?
Yep. With the frills?
She looks like my next-door neighbor. Like, who is she? Why does she get to do this? Looks like they picked somebody out of the audience. Maybe they did.
Could be.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. He's going to shotgun a beer pretty soon. He's wearing, like, support hose. You know, like those compression socks. He's wearing compression socks, bad cargo shorts, an old concert tee, and his bandana. He is a dad at a barbecue. And what is on the top of her head?
Whatever the female version is of a man bun, but it was kind
They're
of
like
like cat
Mickey Mouse
ears.
ears. Yeah. Look at all the empty seats.
Oh, shit.
Immediately go outside.
So there's a lot of yelling and gesturing, and not a lot of fighting so far.
Correct. This is kind of a drastic change from last week.
So this is a backroom brawl,
Pretty much.
right? Or like a brawl.
So it's not a death match, it's a brawl.
It's a brawl, for sure.
So you'll never see Nick Gage wrestle like in a
Like
match.
with the flips and the
correct.
synchronized... Oh, he just hit him with a garbage can. Yeah, it's like a fight in a bar. It's like a bar fight. I can appreciate that. As long as it looks real. I'm already feeling like there's a lot of walking around and posturing.
To be fair, the beginning is kind of like that.
Yeah, does it get better?
I think it gets better.
Well, there's already a chair in the...
Not just a chair.
Not just any chair? What do you mean not just a chair? Oh, it's got stuff on it.
Thumbtacks.
Okay, who took the time to do that?
got a chair with thumbtacks in it.
That's ridiculous. That just happened to be around. I mean, come on.
Chair.
I don't have one of those at my local VFW. I don't know if you guys do.
Thumbtack chair. I don't know. Maybe you didn't ask the right person.
So the thing on the side of them looks like when people are jousting and they have that hanging.
I mean, that could be it. It could be. He
It's
probably.
like some sort of medieval looking thing.
Yes.
Is it weird that I find his outfit strangely sexy?
No.
I do. I find his outfit a little sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that on weekends he does role playing. What is it? LARP?
LARPing. Yeah.
LARPing. He's a LARPer. He goes to the King Richard's Fair every year in costume, full.
So it's funny. There's a couple of guys who, Warhorse included, who take advantage of Twitter like very well. Because he will go like in the middle of a street, at least with the face paint. He'll have the face paint and like a t-shirt on, and he'll just like start headbanging in front of random people.
Nice.
And they, at a four-way stop, will run into the middle and just like start playing guitar.
I'm sure that the local authorities don't find that annoying at all. Oh, he knocked a dad out.
With a chair.
Barbecue dad. Oh my god, there are so many people whose dads look like that. They're so embarrassing. My dad does not look like that. My dad is very sharp. What about your dad?
Wait a minute.
He's on the sharper side, yes.
What excuse do we have then?
Doing this shit again?
Oh.
Dear God, this is a riot.
We're trying to keep the venue.
What's happening? Is there a chair pile happening?
Yep.
Oh my god. This is the audience I want to be in. I want to be in this audience.
Lost the Roman camera.
Small but mighty this audience is.
Very much so.
We
yeah.
have it through this hard camera, folks. God!
I don't want the goofy dad to win. Good.
Jesus Christ!
You take it.
Gage eats
You
that
take it like the dad
chair.
you are.
It couldn't have fared
I want
much
sexy
better
pants
for
to win.
Warhorse, could it? Both men are down in a heap.
So, the nicknames for this match is Sexy Pants versus
Got the
Dad.
rolling camera back.
Okay.
You can see this action up close and personal.
Yep.
Just so I know what to write on the
My
description.
God,
Bad dad. It's a bad dad.
this is absolutely
Embarrassing dad.
Embarrassing Dad versus Sexy Pants.
Uh-huh.
Building is falling
Yeah,
apart.
I think that's the best. Embarrassing dad versus sexy
That
pants.
sounds lopsided.
Where are all the chairs coming from?
Under the ring and from
This
the
is
crowd.
ridiculous. There are too many chairs. I like that part of his outfit is shiny, which totally makes me feel like he bought it at the 75% off sale after the day after Halloween. Right. And that's how he created his character, is what was left.
What was on sale? Affordable.
Gage is bleeding. I don't know. Did
More
Gary-
chairs.
Gary-
So he took
Gary
Medieval
get Gage
Knight.
to bleed?
I
We
believe
took
that
just
they
a few
both played
choice
in that contest.
pieces.
Yes.
Put on his mom's undies,
But key word, they both bled.
referenced his Kiss album,
Warhorse is
and
looking
here we
good
go.
right now. It's so hard to call one of these matchups. I mean, this is not a catch-as-catch-can thing.
I would bet
You can
money
see
that he
who's
would.
What the
in
hell's he got?
control,
He's got a garbage bag.
But clearly,
Have you ever
Warhorse
LARPed?
No.
is in control
No.
You wanna
as you
LARP?
can
I do
be.
not.
Okay. Phew.
I've paintballed. Does that count?
No,
No.
that is not the same thing as LARPing. My apologies to all you LARPers out there, but
Do we
it's
not
a
have
little weird.
sprinklers in this thing?
You were pretty confident
Oh,
in that
snap.
earlier.
Okay, what is this, like an altar? What's happening here?
Oh my God! He's
Oh!
on fire.
We've got a flaming skull. What
That
the
looks
shit?
dangerous.
A
Make him
pile
sit on it.
driver.
Oh, there we go.
Flaming skull.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh my God!
Oh,
I thought that
it looks
was
like
it
the
for
skull's
sure.
talking. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was really funny.
And
How
its head is kind
goddamn
of
metal is that?
pushed
You
in
got
now.
Bouncing.
drive
Okay,
on a
so
flaming
there is so
skull.
much shit
You
in the
will
ring.
have to forgive me for
Excuse my
blowing out the
language.
microphone, but I thought this thing was over. I thought that Nick Gage had came in here and wiped the floor with two of the biggest athletes in
I have an
St. Louis
idea.
Anarchy.
Okay.
Warhorse
If
kicked
your mom's
out.
willing,
He's checking his hair to make sure it's all
I
there.
think that she and I
Oh
Oh
no!
my
Should be a
God,
tag team.
What is Gage cooking up here?
What would your characters be?
Oh God, Warhorse's spine is gonna go for a ride.
Choke slam onto the spine of the
Deirdre and
chair.
Brendan's mom,
Okay.
Though, he gets up Gage.
Interesting so far.
the Mighty
Into
D,
the back
and
of the
Brendan's mom.
chairs.
There's
That
some
can
things I can
displace
take that the
vertebrae
wrong way,
in your
but
neck
yes.
and back.
Well, all right, you come up with
Sends him
something
into a
now.
chair in the corner. Warhorse trying to punish Gage.
I'll think about it.
Turning around that flaming
You can be our manager.
pile driver.
You can scold us when we lose and like push us out of the ring.
Where is
I
Gage
feel like
now?
the fans should maybe move some of these chairs out of the way.
I'm getting popcorn all over my chest. It's like a shelf for keeping food for later.
Yeah, I mean, that's usual. I can make a montage of that.
That was Warhorse yelling for.
And big talker. I bet there's some on your belly. Just saying.
You're the colonel.
So Brendan's mom, what do you say?
Ring crew or something.
I'll even let you pick like the colors for our.
Oh, she would love that.
Yeah, wait, what is
She
he
loves
asking?
decorating. So.
Oh my God, you can totally be in charge of our look.
I don't know.
I'll follow you anywhere.
They're untying the
So
rope.
there is a bit of a downtime here because
this
for
is
whatever
like-
reason they're tearing apart the ring.
I see.
Spoiler
Roman
alert.
Cameron's trying to follow it, but he's
I feel like there's a lot of redecorating happening here and is unnecessary to the actual match. If we can have an entire conversation about your mom and I being a tag team and miss nothing, I don't think that bodes well for the match.
No,
Just saying.
but I
But they're
had to get
really taking it apart.
yes,
get the
yes.
I
More-
just want to point out that the ladies took it apart way quicker.
They did.
And with much less help.
They did. That
So-
is very correct.
I don't know what's going on here. And did that guy just have a fanny pack?
Yes.
He has a fanny pack.
So a wrestling stereotype is having a fanny pack.
Really?
Yep.
They are very good with their hands.
I mean, they're coming back, but they weren't back then. And they're really coming back more for women than for men.
Gage is out.
And you're supposed to wear them sort of
You gotta wonder.
across your body instead of like the way you used to.
Yep.
That is like,
I don't have eyes on Gage.
1990 fanny pack.
Or he's hit. He's or he
No, the fashion like in the 80s and 90s was like weightlifting pants that didn't have pockets.
Right, so
they
we
always-
needed a fanny pack.
Yep.
A man bag. This is taking a long time. I'm bored. Bored! Bored. Oh,
See, here's the thing. Never
what is he kicking?
pay the ring crew
Nick Gage.
No,
Or
it wasn't.
rather, Nick effing Gage.
That's a pro
I don't
tip.
think he was. He
Well, I
looked
gotta
like he
tell
was
you,
just
you heard I
kicking
was
the
a good
ring.
human being earlier when I cared about the
All right,
well-being
there
of
goes.
Gary J.
All right,
Like, what is the point of this?
That is my
So we get to the
professional
wood
wrestling. I am
so that
much
we
more
bang their
concerned
head on the
about
wood?
that professional
Yes.
It's a very big wind up for very little return.
Okay, this is not good. All right.
Like I said, as the owner
And then
of
he's
that
throwing
ring,
it
I
at the
can say those
fans.
boards
Okay.
are not
It's
even
just it's foam.
No,
He's just
no,
throwing
they're
foam.
not. I assure you, they're not
Okay.
even.
Can you just knock embarrassing dad out and get it over with?
They might go straight through this damn thing.
This is a blow for blow.
And the camera just is cutting off their heads.
These guys just going
Yeah, bad
toe-to-toe
camera work overall. I meant to say that
center of the ring
earlier. When they were like going around, the
Choke
cameraman was
slam.
in the wrong
Choke
place.
Choke breaker onto his knee.
But see, there's no other Nick Gage matches to use.
You know that
Because by now either him or his opponent is gushing blood.
So all I can think about is, why do you like Nick Gage when this is bullshit nonsense wrestling?
It's
And you said this is the best
My
of it.
God.
I didn't say it was the best of it. I said it was
It was the
one of
least
the
bloody.
It was the one I could probably show here without.
You could have showed a bloody one. I just would have said, ew, it's bloody.
Well, that's good to know now.
Larry, he gets him.
Right on
But-
that exposed ring.
No, he didn't.
Come on,
Pad is
Warhorse.
Still there.
Oh,
And
my,
again,
okay,
that's
okay.
not a lot of pad
Come on,
either.
fancy
No, but
pants.
it's
No, it's not, folks.
well, and something else people might not realize. That
Just
camera
finish 'em
holds
off.
everything together, so warped wood,
This is painful.
things like they're being held down tight. They're no longer being
If
held
I were those
down
people, I'd
tight.
want my money
Double
back.
stomp. He might
Everything
have you.
is
No,
loose and
except for the part where I got to
dangerous.
throw chairs.
One, two. Oh, big kick out from Nick Gage. You're going to have to deal out a lot more punishment to Mr. Gage. There's literally a child
Now they gotta
crying
both
in the audience
rest,
right
think
now
about it.
because of how hellish
Think about what they've done.
Get ready for the
I
next
see it with my own
10
He's gonna
seconds.
fix
Child crying in the arms of her
the
father.
stuff. Maybe he'll just wrap him up in it and smother him. Oh, we need more foam off. Come on, board.
Yes, he's exposing the boards.
By the way, this might be the first time we've like eaten an entire bowl of popcorn in one. Like we chowed on this popcorn.
Inhaled.
Mostly because there wasn't much to watch.
And didn't have lunch.
Oh,
that
back
too.
chop. Jesus.
Okay, so now we're gonna see something.
Electric chair.
Oh, it looks like they're playing a game of chicken in the pool.
Oh.
God, on the exposed ring. 1, 2. Oh my God!
Yeah, don't let him get away
Where
with
is
that.
Warhorse
Come on,
getting
fancy
this
pants.
from?
Take out embarrassing dad. Embarrassing effing dad.
There you go. There you go. That's perfect.
After that display of art,
What does the back of his
kicking out
shirt say?
that maneuver.
It's
Hit that driver right there.
It says nonsense.
Center
It says
of the
nothing.
ring, and now Gage is good.
Basara. I think the front of his shirt says Basara.
What does that even mean?
Nick Gage is upset.
I don't know.
So that's like typical embarrassing dad. Some weird graphic tee from like 25 years ago that he still has in his closet.
Hit us with that hashtag
Right.
on Twitter.
Spencer Gifts.
Yep.
Missing consonants at this point.
I can't keep myself together here, guys.
Never sing a ring like
I don't know
this.
that
This is ridiculous with like all waving and
Yeah, the boards are like flying all over the place.
What the hell?
Very
what it's
safe.
like. It's like one of those platform beds that you get because you don't have a lot of money in like college, and then one day you like roll over or you have sex or something, and one of the boards breaks.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's like one of those support boards, or you're like jumping on it, or
Pile driving
Right.
your partner.
right.
3, count him out.
No.
My God.
Ugh.
The fucking war that was.
The audience is not happy.
Look at his teeth. He needs a
Ron, you gotta ask
dentist.
yourself, who else is there?
Did he
Who else
just
is
snot
there in
rocket?
Spalding Hall
That's what it looked like.
that could
That's
possibly
disgusting.
stand
You know what he
up
looks like?
to Nick
He looks
Gage?
like a giant in
He
the
has now
like myths
walked in here
about the
and
beginning of
defeated
time with Zeus and all of that, and the ogres and giants. He looks like one of them with the pointy, sharp teeth.
Nick Gage.
So he didn't win, right? Or he did win?
He did win.
Okay, so then why was he pissed?
He's not. He's
Wait a minute.
it's hard to explain Nick Gage. He's very energetic, and so
He's a poopy head.
so there was a couple years ago I went to a wrestling show where Nick Gage was on. He won within like 30 seconds, and he went around like the this was like the audience was right at the edge of the ring. So like he went around high-fiving people. When he got to me, he grabbed me by the collar and started like, yeah, hell yeah, mother effer in my face.
And you still like him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This
You
was
like him
awesome.
more because of that? Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I hated that match. Just saying.
It happens.
Hated. Hate, double hate, loathe entirely.
It
Sorry.
happens, and
Yeah.
I kind of expected that, but again, I wanted a Nick Gage match, and I wanted a WARHORSE
He wanted
match.
what he wanted, and he didn't care about my needs, which is typical.
I mean, it could...
That's not true. Brendan's always taking very good care of me. Okay, so I hated that match. Now I'm looking forward to next week because that was poo-poo cock-a-doodie. And I hope you guys... No, I don't hope you hated it as much as I did because I hope you liked it. Or at least found...
Or at least entertained
us,
by
right,
the show,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. On that note, we'll say goodbye.
Actually, before we do that, my question to you is, between this match and that match from a long, like one of the first couple of...
See what he's like? Asking you to remember that? It's like homework.
All right, see you guys next week.
Bye!